Here are today's top news stories and why they matter. We begin in Tanzania, where the chairman of the opposition Chadema party, Tundu Lissu, appeared in court today in person. Lissu is facing treason and sedition charges. Why is this important? This is his first physical appearance in court since his arrest on April 9. He embarked on a hunger strike to protest the decision by the court to hear his cases virtually from the Congo prison, where he has been held for the last 1 month. Lissu had described his virtual hearings as a travesty of justice. Several Tanzanians would also be allowed to witness the process, unlike last month's session where the public was barred by the police. Today's court session was convened by prosecution to present preliminary hearing submissions before proceeding to witness testimonies. Meanwhile, Kenya's former Justice Minister and leading lawyer Martha Karua says she has been deported from Tanzania to prevent her from attending the court case. Karua's 2 other colleagues were also reportedly detained and deported, a move that has drawn criticisms from the Chadema party. And now in Rwanda, over 300 nationals who were living in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC, since the 1994 genocide have been repatriated by the United Nations Refugee Agency. The returnees, mostly women and children, were transported to a transit center where they are set to receive emergency assistance and reintegration support. The UNHCR says its goal is to repatriate some 2,000 people. DW's Alex Ngarambe tells us why the story matters.
Those being repatriated are over 300 in number and were held hostage by the FDLR, a Hutu rebel group active in the Eastern Democratic Republic of the Congo, DRC. Why are they returning to Rwanda? These Rwandans are returning home after the M23 rebels captured vast territories in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo, which it now controls. This means that many Rwandans who had been held hostage by the FDLR group have been given safe passage to return home. The operation to repatriate them was a collaboration between the UN and the Rwandan authorities. Majority of them, children and women, will now be taken to Kitoji transit camp for both screening and then given support to reintegrate into society. There are an estimated 2,500 Rwandans still held in the jungles of DRC and recruited in the ranks of FDLR militia group. Overall, over 100,000 Rwandans have been repatriated back home, and over 20,000 ex-combatants of the militia group have since abandoned the group and returned to Rwanda.
And finally, former U.S. President Joe Biden has been diagnosed with an aggressive form of prostate cancer, which has already spread to his bones. Biden received the news on Friday after he experienced urinary symptoms. The office of the former president says Biden and his family are reviewing treatment options. The statement from his office said his cancer is characterized by a Gleason score of 9. The Gleason score scale, which runs from 6 to 10, is the most common way of grading how likely a disease has spread. The higher the number, the more aggressive the cancer is. Following the news, many, including U.S. President Donald Trump, former Vice President Kamala Harris, and former U.S. President Barack Obama, have expressed their sadness at the development, wishing Joe Biden well. And that'll be all for today. Don't forget to leave a comment and do share, like, and subscribe to our channel, DW Africa. I am Ajua Domina.